Well, let's see. Sunday morning, gotta wait for my lights to warm up. Turn on a bit of heat here. Jump up. I know you don't like this thing. See how my paint dried. It's drying not too bad, not that. She still feels a little tacky. It's kind of weird. I'll pound some heat in there. It should dry it up a little better. So I get started on my sanding down the rest of the car here. Alright, so what I've done here is I just sprayed a guide coat on the car. It's just so you can blindly sand and see if you can see the scratches and stuff. I don't know, I have a piece of sandpaper here. Show what I mean. When you're sanding, when you actually get through, if you still see black, you got to keep sanding. It's kind of the idea behind it. Depends who's sanding. So you can see the little specks there, so that just tells the guy you got to sand more. So yeah, I'm gonna let that set. Gonna get the shop to heat up, get this paint to cure a little bit better. It's not bad, but it's not fully dry. So I think that's it for right now. I'm gonna let that dry a bit. I might work on my taillights. I have this tail light and I'm gonna have to modify it. I'm gonna have to take this top off because I'm not putting my license plate way the heck up there. And I don't have all of these reflectors. I have 3. I might fill the inside, just keep the outside reflector and this cover. So I have 1 of these, and I'm not sure what not really something I found. Just trying to find some. So I might make one of these, just so I have one for this. I have a spare light that came with the car. So that's how I'm getting away to do two taillights on the back of the original style lights. But like I say, I don't have this, and I'm gonna have to make some lenses for it because they didn't come with any. So I guess this will be on my slate. I gotta try to make one of these. See how that works out. So I measured up this outer ring. Came up with, if you can see that. So I'm just gonna cut that out on a piece of 1/4-inch plate. And I think my go-to plan now is I'm going to put a piece of sheet metal. I'm gonna cut this outer edge in a piece of wood. And I'm going to try to push it through with the press and see if I can actually mimic this or just totally destroy something. I got to make the first ring regardless. I was going to originally just make it so that I hammer the steel over. But yeah, I'm going to try this other idea first, see if it works. So I'm going to get started here. So my first attempt was a little off. I mean, it was right, but it was a little too small inside. So, second attempt. It's a hair bit big, but I got to round these edges down anyways, so we're going to try that and see what happens here. So I got this. It's pretty good. Happy with it. That's there. I traced this out onto here. So now I'm going to cut this out, a skill saw. I'm going to just drill it, do whatever. And what my plan is to basically grab a flat piece of steel. I'm going to stick it on there, stick my jig on it, and press it through. And with any luck, it's going to look like this. We'll find out. So here's the plan. I got this all cleaned up. I want to get a flat piece of steel. I'm going to set it on there. I'm going to put my jig on there, and I'm going to try to push it through. And with any luck, it'll sort of look like this when I'm done. So far, that looks like complete crap, but I'll see if I can salvage this now. Okay, so clearly this isn't working for me, so I'm gonna scratch this for now, take a break from that, and I'm gonna come up with a different plan. Maybe I'll reuse this one and figure something out. Okay, so I'm gonna try to salvage this. What I did is I trimmed everything away. I do have the lip started, so that's kind of fine. So if you compare it to this thing, we are a small hair of the way of making this. Because I've come to the conclusion this is just either going to take too long or out of my league of metal shaping here. It might come, but it's going to take like days. So I tried it with some thinner gauge steel. That's still not doing it. This is some really crappy galvanized. This is about as thin as I got lying around here. But so that one's off the slate. The one I started in the thicker, I'm going to try it. Got a little bit on there, so I'm just going to set this on here. I'm just going to hammer it around to get the shape. And then what I'll do is, once that's down, I am actually just going to make this in one or a couple pieces around and try to shape it and make it as pretty as I can. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so here is the plan. This is sort of close. I'm going to trim this a little bit. I think it's better to trim it from up here to get everything straight-ish. Now that I need my scissors to work, they're not. Okay. Trying to do a rough trim here. Make everything pretty level around, and fight with what I can wear. So what I'm going to do is wrap this around and buzz it in, trying to mirror this shape. And yeah, See what we get. Then I'll have to make this raised doodad after. I'm a little bummed that didn't, shape got a little off, but whatever. Yeah, you never notice. So now I gotta stretch this out. Let's try the easiest way of doing that. Funny story, if you actually just hit the darn sucker. Technically, if you keep picking at it there, it should stretch this. It's getting closer. It's got to stretch a lot yet, though. Actually getting pretty close. Probably trim this sucker down and get it to about the same size as this one, because you can see the thicknesses are off, so I should get that close and this should stretch out a little better. See if we can match to that somewhat. Oh, we got a ways to go. Okay. This stuff has to stretch like nobody's business. So by me picking at it there, like you see, what that's doing is it's actually stretching this out. So if you look at it this way, you can kind of see there's a bit of a bowl happening, whereas this side there isn't. Okay, I pretty much got this shape now. I'm pretty happy with it. It's not 100%, but considering what I started with, I'm pretty happy with it. It fits on there. It's not perfect, but whatever compared to what I had. Still needs a little bit of work. Like if you you can kind of see it's just a wee bit off. I don't know. Not enough that I care. It's good enough. I still have to finish welding it, but what I got to do is get this raised edge now, just so it kind of has the right look. See, this thing kind of it rolls over. So my plan for that is I'm going to take my weird block that I made and I'm going to tack this rod around the edge so I can kind of do a light tap all around. So I'm going to get on that. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with that. Still needs work. I gotta cut the middle out of here. So maybe I'll do that yet and then see how it looks. Still gotta finish welding all this stuff yet. Well, considering I didn't have a lens for this side, this is working out pretty good. What time is it? I don't even know. 11:30. You know, tomorrow's a new day. I feel like I got somewhere with this though. I'm actually going to call it an early day, even though I haven't been that productive. No, she ain't so pretty, but I don't know. It's good enough. If you see me at a car show and you point out my tail light, I'll know you watch my videos. Whatever, it's good enough. I just gotta hodge this out some more, but I don't feel like doing it right now. And somehow I gotta figure out how to shrink this a little bit more. Although, if it's on the car, if I put it that way, it's not so bad. But anywho, I'm gonna keep plugging away at this. Tomorrow. So we're getting closer. I'm gonna have to mirror this yet onto here. So I gotta decide which side is the nicer to screw that up. Okay. Decided this is the side. Somehow I gotta make that. I kinda got an idea. Should be relatively simple. To use a punch. See if I can get that sucker to form. Just gotta try to fold this edge over a little more. So I got my tab welded in there, and if you can see that, I cleaned it up a bit. So now this fits on here pretty nice. Goes down. Fits not bad. It'll be okay. Wow, look at that. I don't know. Pretty happy with that. Now I gotta make the lens. So, I don't have any lenses. So I'll clean this bench up a little bit. Gonna figure something out. I think I got an idea though. So I got a couple of these. I'm thinking if I cut it, I can stick them in there. And I'll keep my little DOT, that'll keep the popo happy. Maybe if I put it up here. I don't think it matters where it is. Yeah, well, let me try that. We'll give that a whirl. Not close to my... Pretty close. Just gotta keep shaving. I know this video is running on pretty long here, so I'm gonna cap this up pretty quick here. I think that'll be pretty good. I would just glue this in and then I'd be pretty golden. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I don't know how anybody else feels, but I think I can kind of go the same principle to fix this thing, the one I'm missing. But should be golden. Right on, guys. Again, if you're still hanging out here, if you can do the old like, comment, subscribe thing, that'd be great. Till next time, I'll catch you guys around. Thanks. Bye.